I'm going to try and keep this short. So I've made changes to Google Classroom. There are two changes that I want to go over. One is in norms and expectations, and the other is the arrangement of Google Classroom itself. I'm hoping that these changes will address the roadblocks I'm hearing about. I am still hearing about these things secondhand. Very little interaction on office hours. And that will be part of what I talk about when I go through the Google Classroom. So just changes to norms and expectations. I may or may not include rubrics. It's going to be on a project or assignment to assignment basis. I thought it would be a useful tool for you guys, but based on just how people have been navigating the week 2 assignment, I decided going forward, each assignment, I'm just going to really think about the the basics, right? Keep it really, really simple so that everybody can stay on top of their work. Late work policy was the big change. You can turn in late work, but as soon as it's late, you gotta do a Google Meet with me, or you gotta meet over the phone. I won't take an email. We need to have a back and forth conversation about why the work was late, where the barriers are at. I need to hear from you guys what's going on, and it's important. Okay. So everything else in the document is pretty much the same. If you haven't read this document, I strongly suggest you take the short period of time to go over it. I want a next week's assignment to be more creative, but with so much missing workout, I think we'll keep this week pretty simple and straightforward and just practice from last week, add a couple of small new pieces, okay? So let's go over to Google Classroom. So if you're new to Google Classroom, then this may seem overwhelming, but I'm not sure. So I made some changes. The first thing is the stream really isn't the place to go. I'm sure you guys get a lot of notifications for things that get posted to Google Classroom. But if there's something that's just in the stream that's giving you confusion, go ahead and ask questions, but that's not necessarily what you should be concerned with. What you need to be concerned with is your classwork, okay? So I've changed everything around. Each week will have its own topic that covers the assignment. So I've moved it so that week 2, this assignment has its own topic. The most recent assignment will appear at the very top. All right, and it scrolls back from there. As you can see, week 3, week 2, week 1. All right. I had everything before in office hours and notes. Now what I've done is I've broken it out so it's easier to find. People were making comments about specific things that I posted, and I don't really understand where they were confused. So I don't know if it was the stream or how things were organized or if they didn't watch the overview video. Either way, I hope this makes it a little simpler. So office hours are here under a topic heading. Expectations are here. Q3 missing work is here. And then at the bottom is periodic tables and whatever things you're going to need. Within each assignment, much like I did with the week 2, I will make sure that you have whatever periodic table you need. Okay, so hopefully you won't have to go down any further than the most current week, but they're there if anybody needs them or wants to look at them. All right, and I think that's basically it. This assignment has another video that's short that tells you what it is you need to do for this week. And that is basically it. Pay attention to that missing work, or I'm sorry, late work change. You have to have a one-on-one meeting on Google Meet with me. Um, if right, if your work is late, even by a day, we got to do some sort of back and forth conversation. It can't be over email before I will accept the late work, but I will accept it for full credit. If you go beyond, say, a week of setting that up, then it will escalate. That escalation will to some other issue. So that maybe mean talking to your crew teacher, something else. I haven't decided what that's going to be, but there has to be some sort of discussion about it. All right, thank you very much, guys. I hope things are going better, and um, please try and get the week 2 stuff turned in if you haven't already.